Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. So it was you. It was you all along. You have been the one causing these problems for everybody that said Blublo and Oletik. They drag Igbi like a pass your neighbor generator. Keep. What happened? One of the palace maid had come up to tell Oletik, okay? You know, this palace maiden is very close to Oletik, and because of the children, the Ejima, the twin. This palace maiden is a twin. So that girl is drawn to those children and always helping, always available to help. Apart from, among all the maidens in the palace, that is the favorite of Oletik, okay? So she had gone to go and tell Oletik. As a matter of fact, she came with a recording where she had recorded something that one of them, that as in one of the workers in the palace, had been involved in, you know, pouring Kanel oil in one of their prayer ground. The woman went there to go and clean. The man, sorry, they said it's not a woman, it's a man. They said she went there to go and clean. She is a cleaner and all of that. But while she was cleaning, they said she was seen pouring Kanel oil, one oil. But after investigation, they were not sure from the very beginning if it was Kanel oil or what. But later, after investigation, they found out that it was Kanel oil. That she was seen pouring Kanel oil in one of those ritual grounds. She was pouring Kanel oil. It was Igbi that sent her. Igbi gave her Kanel oil. Now, you know that if Igbi gave him Kanel oil, okay, to go and pour, it will not be an ordinary Kanel oil. I'm sure it's one Kanel oil that may be coming from another shrine, a fortified Kanel oil, because they were thinking that that very night, they had a very small ritual they wanted to do, a ritual that has to do with this very full moon ritual, because recently they've been doing a lot of rituals, okay, in preparation of the major full moon ritual. So they had thought that it was that very mini shrine of, you know, they call them prayer places or shrines inside the palace. So they were thinking that is that sacred ground. Sorry, they call them sacred grounds, okay? If they are not calling them in Yoruba, in English, they call them sacred grounds. So they had thought that it was that very sacred ground, that ritual, that night, the midnight ritual was going to take place. And so this woman was seen cleaning that sacred ground and pouring oil, and some other person did the video. And it was a video that they brought to Igbi, Oletik. Now, when this video got to Oletik now called Blublo, and then now went to go and jack this guy who was using that Kanel oil. The guy said it was Igbi that gave her the Kanel oil, that Igbi said that it was given to her it was Kabiesi's order for her to use it as part of what she would use to clean the ritual ground. That it was Igbi. So the reason when this guy confessed that it was Igbi, Oletik was so upset. All otherwise became very, very upset. Now, do you know that for every woman who is married to the Oni of Ife, these women, for Kabiesi to be able to be close to them, as in the way a man and a woman can be close with due respect, they have to be doing monthly ritual. Every month they do ritual. The only wife that was never subjected to that monthly ritual was Olori Naomi. Never. For all the time she was in the palace, she never did any monthly ritual. It's not mandatory there. But the reason why these women are subjected to it is because of the lack of trust in them. So it was this incident that instigated the lockdown of all the sacred grounds, even the one that contains the white chalk that Oloris used to do their monthly ritual, their monthly bath. So what this means is that for the Oloris who are outside, for the Oloris who are inside, There is no one Kabiyesi is going close to, not even Dr. Elizabeth, not even Oletik, nobody. Because if they don't do those rituals, Kabiyesi is not supposed to go close to any one of them. And Oletik is upset, Blublo is upset, every other person is upset. Because why are they angry? They are angry because they continue to pay for the evil that these other ones are doing. That is why they were very, very angry. That's why they went to go and they went to go and jack Igbi. They jacked Igbi. They gave her the warning and the embarrassment of a lifetime. What is it with you guys? If the gods, they say that if the gods want to make you mad, if the gods want to kill you, they'll make you mad first. Because with everything that has happened now, why are you not letting go of this evil rivalry, this jealousy, this evil that is in your mind? Why can't you let it go? Is a question that everybody is asking. Why? Naomi has defeated you people. Naomi, you have gone to a place where this woman was even locked up. She spent Christmas, she spent New Year in detention. But she fought well and she was redeemed. God stood by her. Why don't you let go? You don't know that you're setting a fire that will burn and burn and burn and never stop. You don't know that you're hurting yourself with this kind of jealousy. What part do you not understand? They say Blublo and Oletik, they insulted the living daylight out of her. They insulted the living daylight out of her. He said they are waiting for the full moon ritual to pass so that they will talk to Kabiyesi. That anybody who does something in the palace going forward, that person should be held accountable. That it is unfair that, others will do and every other person will be paying for their own, offense. That it is very, very unfair that they don't like that kind of judgment in the palace and all of that. There's even Igbi herself was even insulting Blublo. That who see who is talking. That who started all of this from the very beginning. Blublo say yes, even if I started, I have decided to stop. Why can't you people stop? Why can't you people stop? Why? Why would you continue to do something that you know that is too costly, that might hurt your own life, your own destiny? Why would you continue? They said they insulted the living daylight out of Igbi and she was just crying the entire time. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.